Hey everyone, today we're going to be going over how to sync and alternate sync our Z-TIR series. So I have my Z3, Z4, and Z6 TIRs here. Now all these units do have the same programmability, but for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go ahead and use two of my Z6 TIRs. So for starters, I went ahead and tied my power cables together, so I have my red positive cables and my black ground cables. Go ahead and hook these up. Now you'll notice my units are not on the same flash pattern. The first step to syncing my units together is I need to make sure they're all on the same flash pattern. And the easiest way to do that is to take my yellow flash pattern cables from all of my units and tie those together. And by holding the yellow cables to the positive for about a second, it's going to reset all my units to steady burn. Once I've done that, I can just toggle to the first pattern, and you'll notice my units are all on the same flash pattern. Now, although it does look like my units are already in sync, they're not officially in sync just yet. My next step is I need to take my white sync cables and actually tie these together. And once I've done that, I just simply turn my units off and back on. And now my units are officially programmed in sync. Now, if I want to program my units to alternate sync, I'm going to follow those same steps, but now I'm going to use my blue alternate sync programming cables. I'm going to program a group A and a group B. So let's say, for example, my red unit is my group A. I'm going to take my blue cable and I'm going to hold it to the positive for about 2 seconds, and you'll see it programmed to group A. Now let's say my blue unit is going to be my group B. I'm going to take my blue cable and I'm going to hold it to the positive for about 4 seconds, and you're going to see it actually skip over group A and program to group B. Now, once I've done that, again, I just need to turn my units off and back on, and you'll see my units are officially programmed in alternate sync. Now, when I'm in alternate sync, I have 3 speeds. I have slow, medium, and fast, and I toggle between those by using my yellow flash pattern cables. So again, I have slow, medium, and fast. Now, when I am in alternate sync, I can actually toggle between regular sync and alternate sync, and the way I do that is by taking my white sync cables, and if I'm going from alternate sync back to regular sync, I'm going to hold it to the positive for about 2 seconds, and you'll see my units are now back in regular sync. Now, if I want to toggle from regular sync back to alternate sync, I just simply quickly tap my white cables to the positive. And now my units are back in alternate sync. Now all of these units also have dual memory. So my red power cables are my mode 1 or memory 1, and my brown power cables are my mode 2 or memory 2. So I can have 2 different patterns programmed or 2 different modes programmed. For example, my mode 1 is programmed to my fast alternate sync, and my mode 2 I have programmed to my slow alternate sync. And mode 2 actually overrides mode 1. Or I can activate mode 2 independently as well. And then this does function in both your alternate sync or your regular sync using mode 1 and mode 2. So that's how you program our Z-TIR series to sync and alternate sync. If you have any additional questions, feel free to contact us and we'd be happy to help. Thanks.